Science is probably the most important aspect of our existence, or at least the foundation of just about all that surrounds us. Whether it's the phone you hold in your hand or the stars shining in the sky, science will always give an explanation of it. But have you ever thought of how many branches of science there are? Every one of them is its own interesting universe of investigation, discovery, and advancements. Consider it as trying to boil down all flavors of science into 7 minutes of playtime, a virtual tour through the entire field of human knowledge that's at once informative to the point of being plain, and yet containing some of the most exciting ideas known to man. Consider breath, the light entering the eyes, flavors, emotions, and the outer space, and everything beyond it. All of these can be put into frames and analyzed scientifically. Science is not just a subject, but a number of subjects or branches, and is interrelated in one or another way. Both branches contain the potential to redefine the perception of people regarding reality. Whether the world is as small as atoms beyond such things as buildings, people, plants, and animals, and as big as the galaxies in billions of light years apart, science offers mysteries in layers. Today's broadcast will take us through all branches of science, including physical, natural, social, information, quantum, and even mind sciences. This is not a definition issue. This is about linking, about creating ideas, about making you start seeing the world differently. Well, sit back. We'll go through the 7 major branches of science in as little as 7 minutes, and that's it fast, furious, and fun. 1. Physics. The base of everything. Real physics is the beginning and the basis of all the tangible phenomena within and beyond our cosmos. They concern the science of the material world, matter and energy, and the forces that bind them and take interest in the fundamental structure of the universe. They fear that if physics was not included, they were going to be left with no such things as electricity, theory of relativity, and space travel. From asking questions about how an apple falls to how black holes distort space-time, physics is the science behind almost all technology, from the mobile phones we use to the MRI scanners in hospitals. It also has a very important use in quantum mechanics, in thermodynamics, and particle physics, areas that today still develop human knowledge. Second, chemistry. The science of matter. Chemistry encompasses the study of how various components behave, react, or change. It is a fact that many processes, from the rusted nail to the breaking down of food, is an excellent site of chemical reactions at the molecular level. Chemistry describes how atoms combine to create elements and drive even the systems that provide the power for drinking water and the medications that cure illnesses. It is a process as eminent as the formation of fireworks, cooking, soap, and not excluding even the formulation of vaccines. In addition to the fundamentals, general chemistry expands to organ chemistry, inorganic chemistry, and biochemistry, making the course crucial into pushing for new energy storage systems, drugs, and material science. Third, biology. Understanding life biology is the exploration of life, complexity of life, from bacteria, viruses, yeast, to plants, animals, including whales, dolphins, and human beings. They learn about a cell's abilities, a species' diversification, and ecosystems' relations. Biology encompasses the study of genes, heredity, the basic units of life, and the human body, making it an essential in the development of cure and treatments, animal and plant conservation, and improvement of biotechnological tools. From unraveling the genetic code of us all to identifying new species in what is now left of America's rainforest, biology defines and makes sense of the existence and the ability to survive. Disciplines such as microbiology, botany, and zoology continue the exploration of life that results in groundbreaking advancements like CRISPR and pharmacogenomics. 4. Astronomy. Beyond the Earth. This makes an understanding of the cosmos to contain an explanation of planets, stars, galaxies, and black holes. I am referring to the science of the Big Bang Theory about that thing called dark matter and alien existence. Using only telescopes and probes, we have found out the age of the universe and solar systems, as well as the existence of potentially habitable planets. The constituted concept of astronomy explains to us how this field challenges the limits of space fascination. Other areas like astrophysics, cosmology, and planetary science are among the areas that keep changing our worldview of the universe today. Fifth, Earth science. Understanding our home Earth science as a branch of science deals with the organization, formation, development, and evolution of our home, the Earth. It also considers elements of geology, meteorology, as well as oceanography, exploring such phenomena as earthquakes, volcanic activities, climate change, and water circulation. Study of Earth science assists us to learn the basics of natural disasters, conserve natural resources, and fight environmental problems. Because of this, we are able to forecast storms, study the movements of tectonic plates, and even conserve species for future use. The modern problems, including global warming and efficient use of resources, require constant developments related to environmental science and hydrology. Sixth, social science. A study about people's conduct. Social science deals with studying people's behavior and relationships. They include places like psychology, which seek to understand how cultures are built, why people decide to do certain things, and even how societies develop. I think through this genre, we may learn about relationships, people's psychological states, and historical influences on the contemporary world. Explaining human behavior, it is an essential guide for decision-making on policy, learning, and even for creating strategies for product promotion. The political science and economic subfields continue to assist in embracing power relations and financial systems that shape world order. 7. Computer science. The digital frontier. You might be surprised to learn that computer science is as relevant as it has ever been in today's world. It involves algorithm and programming data structures, advancing technologies such as artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and virtually real environments. From coding the apps you run on your smartphone to putting into existence vital applications such as the medical image processing software, computer science is changing the world. It is the support of today's interconnected world for websites, social networks, autonomous vehicles, and much else. Due to fields like data science, machine learning, and many more, computer science remains to push the barriers of technology and data processing. And there you have it, the 7 greatest branches of science, with each of those being a universe of study on its own. But being a scientific person is not all about cramming. It is all about asking, searching, and innovating. Every groundbreaking discovery started with a simple question. Why? How? What if? Starting with the atom, and including all the gigantic discoveries out in space, science is the world's universal thread. It pushes forward thinking and creativity, and cowers within its embrace the solutions to the most pressing problems of today. Consider climate shift, space travel, epidemic, and AI. All such frontiers require a scientific perspective. The beauty of doing science is that there's always a question to answer. It goes without saying that there is always more information that can be acquired. Thus, keep being curious and ask questions. As the author will remind, the world isn't made of atoms alone, it is made of stories as well. The next time you read or hear about some scientific discovery, you will know that it just fits a much bigger picture. All branches of science are interrelated, cooperate, and make their input to humanity's common pursuit of knowledge. Science is fun for a learner, for a professional, or simply an enthusiast of the universe's marvels. The exploration of its laws never ends.